Hello there! So welcome to the first video in our Christmas Carol countdown, and let's have a look what we've got today. So our very first topic is, who is Charles Dickens? So this is a very good question. If you're studying the novel and you're not aware of Dickens, then it's something that you really need to be thinking about. I first fell in love with Charles Dickens after watching A Muppet's Christmas Carol the day before Christmas when I was a young girl, and ever since then I've really enjoyed all of the novels of his that I've read, and definitely has a special place in my heart at Christmas time. So that first time after I'd watched A Muppet's Christmas Carol, I was like, I need to know more about this guy. I want to read some of his books. So I consulted Google. Actually, no, I didn't. There was no Google. I'm that old that I just missed out at that age of being able to check stuff out online. So I consulted my Google, and my Google was this, my lovely encyclopedia. So I've always been a bit of a bibliophile, a book lover. So I went back and looked him up. And here we have this not so detailed entry, but this is my first introduction to Dickens, so I'd like to share it with you now. So, Charles Dickens, and the little caption here is the famous novelist. So we've got Charles Dickens, 1812 to 1870, was a great English writer. His books gave us a vivid picture of life in Victorian England in the middle 1800s. Several of his stories are about children, especially poor children and orphans. Dickens tried to improve the lives of the poor by making their suffering more widely known through his books. He also created some of the liveliest and best known characters in English literature. Some of his famous books are Oliver Twist, David Copperfield, Great Expectations, and A Christmas Carol. So there we go. A little bit of an introduction. So what you're taking away there is that he's an extremely famous and well-respected author, and that is why you're still studying him all these years later for your GCSEs. Alright then, I hope that's given you a little bit of background, so you know he's a Victorian writer, you know he was a prolific writer, he wrote an awful lot, and you've got his dates as well there. Alright then, thanks for watching, I'll see you tomorrow!